All right, hi. So, I have a YouTube channel that I will be getting back to soon. I've just been lazy. But we're starting the new year right, and I've been more committed and I've been working on a lot of stuff. One of the things I've been working on is the reason why no one wants me to have this YouTube channel. And that is because it requires traveling. More along the lines traveling to small towns, okay? See, here's the thing. Here's my vision. Right now, I'm just walking around Chicago, right? I just walk around and talk about the different things I see in Chicago. But one day, I want to travel all over, but not just all over the world, not just like vacation spots and stuff. No, I want to travel to small towns of America. There are people that look like me that are saying why. Because I love small towns and I love the environment and I love the ambiance. But it don't love me. Well, at least not all of them. So that's why I'm going to start this series. I'm going to make a series talking about sundown towns. And see, I said this on my TikTok that I was doing this. All right, so here we go. Sundown towns. Why are there sundown towns? Well, after the Civil War and everything, and that whole slavery thing and everything, a lot of black people were moving up to the north. And so because of that, or they were moving to different towns in general. They were moving out west, they were moving everywhere, and they could be wherever they wanted because they were free. Right? Because of that, there was this thing that people believed in called white, I know my handwriting's chicken scratch, white purity, right? White purity. So that means that they wanted to keep whiteness pure throughout the neighborhood, which means you couldn't even get a job there, you couldn't own property, and even residing in the town, walking through the town during a certain time would get you in trouble. Now, who would you get in trouble with? You would get in trouble with the sheriff, or you could get in trouble with the KKK. Now, you would think, oh, well, the KKK don't exist no more. You're wrong. They exist. They're still around. And because of this right here, this white purity, they still think they're right. So, what I'm going to do is, instead of boring you with too many facts about sundown towns, unless you ask and you have some questions, I'm going to go ahead and list all 50 states that have sundown towns. And I'm going to show you every single town that is a sundown town. And if I say your town and you say that's wrong, well then correct me on it with evidence. Otherwise, I won't believe it. Okay? I will not believe it. Okay, state number 1, Alabama. This is actually the least amount that I've seen in all the states. And if you're asking why I haven't done Alaska, Alaska is racist to Native Americans, but doesn't have any real sundown towns. So keep that in mind. Okay, here we go. They say Alabama had no blacks, no Indian laws enforced until like the 1950s. But recently, Arab had like KKK material they were passing around between 2014 and 2015. So that shows you sundown towns are will not necessarily go away, okay? So we got Arab, Chickasaw, Coleman County, Dixie. I think that says Fife. And if I get any of these names wrong, please correct me on them, okay? Because a lot of these names I'm probably going to get wrong. We have Good Hope. We have Huntsville. We have Hoax Bluff. We have Nauvoo. We have Ononta. You know what's crazy about these names is that all of these names, some of them are like simple English names, and then some of them are like Arab. You're Arab and you're racist? Like, that's weird. Anyway, Orange Beach, Sand Mountain, Vestavia Hills, West Point, and Winston County. These are all the ones that are labeled as sundown towns. Coleman County, funny enough, has only one black community that was safe during the time of sundown towns, climax. During that time, the only town that was safe was called Colony. And that was the only town. The way it said on there is like they tolerated them, because it said, in Coleman County, there is Colony, Alabama, which was a state haven and enduring community. So it sounds like they tolerated black residents, right? And I don't know. It just feels like weird. But anyway, they're now like trying to get over their racial past and work on that. So that's the one place in Coleman County that is actually, working to not be racist. So if you enjoy learning about sundown towns or history, the racial history of our country, go ahead, give me a follow, give me a like. I also have a YouTube channel where I will be traveling throughout the city and throughout the country and everything. If you are interested in just giving a donation as well, my Cash App is linked in my bio, but there's no pressure in that. You don't have to. Join us next time. We will be going over Arizona and going all the way through the list until we hit, I think Wyoming is the last place, okay? So join us next time for that, and I'll see you.